This video introduces the RMP-2 and its functions. The premium MP3 CD player RMP-2 offers the CTJ versatile and extensive possibilities to arrange mixes in a more creative way. First, an overview. On the left side is the transport control of the player. Additionally to the play and cue keys, you can navigate with the folder search keys through your CD structure. On the right side you can find the pitch fader, pitch bend, pitch range and the eject button. The pitch can be adjusted in ranges ±4, ±8, ±60 up to ±100%. Master tempo can be activated in order to synchronize even songs that differ enormously in speed without having to accept the change of the song's key. The RMP-2 offers a large matrix VFD display which informs about the current track, its BPM and effect parameters. The upper section displays the effect options, effect selection and tag selection, as well as the loop function with in, out and the reloop button. Loops can be stored exactly like cue points onto cue sample banks. The core consists of the touch-sensitive and two-piece 7-inch jog wheel. Besides the effects, it's also possible to manipulate the track speed with the jog wheel. In scratch mode, a CD can be used like a regular vinyl record. The top side of the jog wheel acts as a virtual plate for scratching, and the jog wheel's edge can be used for pitch bending. Now the effect and sample functions will be presented in detail. Effects during operation. All effects can be modulated beat synchronically by pushing the takt key and manually with the jog wheel. In order to adjust the X and Y parameter, please push the key on the right time and the left ratio next to the display. With the hold function, the adjusted X and Y parameters for each effect will be held. points. There are two possibilities for setting a cue point with the RMP-2. First, loop in key. While the current track is playing, a cue point will be set with the loop in key. Second, frame exact in pause mode. In pause mode, you can search for the favorite frame with the jog wheel. By pushing the play button, a cue point will be set. Cue points can be stored with the memory button onto one of the 4 hot cue sample banks. Loops. With the loop in and loop out keys, you can create a loop. With the reloop key, the loop will be reactivated. Everything works seamlessly. The loop in point can be adjusted by pushing the loop in key again. In order to adjust the loop out point, you have to push and hold the reloop button about 2 seconds. Now you can adjust the loop out point by turning the jog wheel. Loops can be stored like cue points onto the sample banks. Sampler function. The RMP-2 offers a sampler with 4 memory banks. It is possible to store samples with a length up to 5 seconds onto each of the sample banks. While pushing the sampler button, the sampler function will be activated. Now an endless loop will be played after pushing one of the sample bank pads. To change the volume of a sample, press Ratio and turn the jog wheel. In order to change the sample's pitch, please press Time and adjust by turning the jog wheel. After pushing the sampler key again, the sampler will turn to one-shot mode. Now the samples will be triggered without a loop. In order to store samples and cue points permanently, please push and hold the memory key for approximately 2 seconds, until saving is shown in the display. This way, you are able to store 4 cue points or 4 samples for up to 500 CDs with the RMP-2. In order to load the stored cue points or samples of a CD, you have to push the memory button before inserting the CD. As soon as a recall is shown in the display, the CD can be inserted and the saved cue points and samples will be loaded. Player setup. By pushing the time and track push buttons at the same time, you will enter the sub-menu of the RMP-2. Here the sensitivity of the jog wheels can be adjusted at menu point 5, sensitivity. The sensitivity can be adjusted from -20, not sensitive, up to +20, very sensitive.